Hey there, AutoHell fans. Today I want to talk to you about something that's near and dear to every car enthusiast's heart, owning a Ferrari. Now, you might think that owning a Ferrari is all glamour and speed, and while it certainly has its perks, it's not all sunshine and rainbows. Here's why living with one of these Italian exotics may not be for everyone. Owning a Ferrari isn't a walk in the park. Buying and owning a Ferrari isn't for the faint of heart. It can be unnecessarily complicated and infuriatingly frustrating. Even Jay Leno, one of the world's most famous automotive enthusiasts, doesn't own a Ferrari simply because the requirements are too stringent. You can't just stroll into a dealership and drive out in a new Ferrari. The company has to vet you, and even if you pass the vetting process, the manufacturer prioritizes existing owners. Wealth doesn't matter to Ferrari. Loyalty to the brand is paramount. You don't buy a Ferrari. The company chooses to sell you one. If you get lucky and become a first-time owner, there are a few things you need to know about owning and living with the Italian exotic. Here are 9 things to expect as a first-time Ferrari owner. 9. Ferraris aren't ideal daily drivers. Most Ferrari owners have another car to use as a daily driver. These Italian supercars are optimized for performance, which means they ride low, have stiff suspension systems, and offer limited visibility. Speed bumps become a nightmare to navigate, and you might even damage your precious Ferrari while getting it onto your driveway. What's more, the ride quality can be quite harsh. Performance and comfort often trade places. The more you tune a car for performance, the less comfortable it becomes. After a 5-hour road trip, a BMW driver may not mind another 2 hours behind the wheel, but in your Ferrari, you'll be begging for a rest and a back massage. Plus, getting in and out of a Ferrari can be a bit of a challenge, especially if you're on the taller side. 8. Your Ferrari might not be as fast as you think. Believe it or not, your Ferrari might be slower than you expect. In the past, there were allegations that Ferrari provided press cars that were more powerful than what they sold to the public. In some cases, the difference in performance was quite significant. While Ferrari denied these allegations, it's a point worth considering. 7. Maintenance costs can be sky-high. Maintaining a Ferrari isn't cheap. For new cars, you must change the oil every 6,000 miles or annually, change the brake fluid after 12,500 miles, and service the engine every 4 years. While oil changes and brake fluid replacements are relatively affordable, a major engine service can set you back as much as $15,000. You'll also have to budget for consumables like tires and brakes, which can cost around $5,000. The costs of maintaining a new Ferrari are substantial, but the situation gets even more challenging when you own an older model. Vintage Ferraris, which are often more affordable to purchase initially, can come with reliability issues that are a bit of a headache to deal with. 6. Ferrari dictates who can service your car. While it's not illegal to service or repair your Ferrari yourself, the manufacturer strongly discourages it. If you choose to work on your car at home or use unauthorized parts, you risk voiding the warranty. Only licensed dealers have the authority to work on your vehicle, and if you try to save on labor costs by going the DIY route, you might find yourself on Ferrari's blacklist. Once you're on that list, you won't be able to purchase another one of their cars. So, if you're handy with a wrench, it's best to think twice before taking matters into your own hands. 5. Some Ferrari models depreciate rapidly. While some Ferraris can be a solid investment, others can be a financial pitfall. For instance, the Ferrari 488 Pista has appreciated significantly in value, but not all models share that fate. Some, like the FF, have depreciated quite rapidly. You could lose a substantial amount of money when it comes time to resell your Italian supercar. 4. Ferrari may restrict your ability to resell your car. There's some fine print you should pay attention to when buying a Ferrari. Some purchase agreements include clauses that prohibit you from reselling the car within the first year of ownership. This is meant to prevent people from flipping limited Ferrari models for profit. Even after the 1-year period, Ferrari might require you to notify them of a potential sale so they can vet the new owner. In the past, this clause has led to disputes between Ferrari and owners, and even high-profile individuals like Steve Wynn faced consequences for breaching this contract. 3. Models sold after 2005 may have a brake fluid issue. Ferrari recalled some models built after 2005 due to a brake fluid fault. The affected vehicles had a defective brake fluid reservoir cap, which could cause brake fluid leaks, potentially leading to brake failure. It's a critical issue, especially when you're pushing your Ferrari to the limit on a track. So, if you own a Ferrari from this era, make sure to check if it's among the recalled vehicles to stay safe. 2. Ferrari might sue you for modifying your car. Modifying your Ferrari is an option, but it can come with some risks. Ferrari often frowns upon significant modifications, and they've even taken legal action against individuals who've gone too far. For instance, they sued deadmau5 for customizing his Ferrari 458, and it resulted in him having to remove the modifications. The same happened to a racer who modified his F40 IMSA LM. So, if you're thinking of personalizing your Ferrari, be cautious. 1. Ferrari insurance doesn't come cheap. Finally, insurance for a Ferrari is typically more expensive than your average car. Finding an insurer willing to cover your high-end vehicle might also be a bit of a challenge. The best approach is to choose a specialty insurer that specializes in antique, collector, and exotic cars. The average annual cost of insuring a Ferrari is around $5,500, which is significantly higher than the average car insurance cost. So budget accordingly if you're thinking about bringing one of these beauties into your garage. So there you have it, folks. Owning a Ferrari is an exhilarating experience, but it's not without its challenges. Make sure to consider all the factors before taking the plunge into the world of Italian supercars. It's a wild ride, but it may not be for everyone. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe. Thanks for tuning in, and I'll catch you in the next video.